Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pottsville, Arkansas. We're on the campus of Pottsville High School in their gymnasium for tonight's regional contest in the opening round between the let's see who I got the I was about to say the Pottsville Trojan Apaches, but we're playing the Subiaco Trojans and the Prairie Grove Tigers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and with me today is assisting me is Dr. Alan Williams, our superintendent. And Dr. Williams, it's always good when we make the regional tournaments, and both our boys and girls have both made it. What does that do for our school when we have this kind of success on the basketball court?
Well, it's always good to have success, and of course our girls tied for first in conference in one district. Our boys finished third in conference and have played real well. Came out a third seed coming out of the district tournament, and it just means it means a lot to your school. It helps kids, I think, morale. Certainly good for the players to see that if you work hard, you can have some success and see the rewards of it. And tournament basketball doesn't get any better than that.
I was just telling Brenda, who's sitting next to us here, I was just telling her that my favorite time of year. This and the football playoffs. I love it, and the atmosphere that we have at the regional tournaments. You keep having different schools come in and out. They bring their student sections, etc., and just makes it exciting. Well, from what I've been able to gather about Subiaco is we're gonna have our hands full. They're a very solid team. They have good guard play. Some of their players look like they've probably been on could be on a football field somewhere too. So, but I think tonight we're going to have a little bit less because Leighton Smith, who's been starting for us for most of the season, has a broken hand, and he's going to be out tonight.
Well, that's a big blow to have a senior guard that's going to be out tonight, but hopefully our guys, we've played quite a few guys, so hopefully they'll be ready to go tonight. What I've seen of.
And now they're making the starting lineups. Tanner Purcell, he's a senior starting, 6'2". Gavin Heltemus is starting, and he's starting in place of Leighton Smith. Number 5, DJ Strong, he's a starter. He's been starting all season, and usually he and Gavin Heltemus are switching it out. There's Parker Galligan, he's a senior. And the 6'7" junior, the big man in the middle, big Dylan Sainer, completes the starting lineup for the Tigers. And now the starting lineups for the Subiaco Academy Trojans. They brought a student section, didn't they, Dr. Williams?
They did, and it's not many student sections that are all wearing ties, but that's what we've got tonight.
Number 3, Cash Kruger, starter. Number 42, Eric Boltic. Number 22, Jonathan Vines. 6'4" junior, Jacob Bergen. And number 5, he's a 6'4" junior. Well, I don't see him on here, Dr. Williams.
I don't see him on here either. Let me check and see if one of these techs heard the name called out. Did y'all hear a name? He's not on the list here.
Can you go see if you can find out who number 5 is? Yeah, we don't have him on the roster. Well, we're going to call him number 5 for right now, Dr. Williams, till we get a name. We sit one of our students down to do it. Our East Lab students, we'll give an announcement, shout at them in just a minute. Here we go. Jump ball tip, goes to Dylan Sainer. Quickly to Purcell, lays it up and in. Tanner Purcell gets it started for the Tigers.
Great start to the game.
That was a really good start to get the tip and really get a nice, easy basket to start the game off. They've got good size, and I'm not talking about height as much as just bodies.
Yeah, you know? Right, they look strong. Our kids are playing good defense, being very steady with that.
And Baltic, he throws it away, and a quick timeout. We're only 37 seconds into it, and there's a timeout by the Trojans.
Well, we get the tip and score in about 3 seconds, and they had the ball there for over 30 seconds and didn't even get a good look at the goal, much less a chance to shoot it.
Yeah, and then just really a kind of a miscue on their part, and it went out of bounds, and the Tigers have a chance to stretch their lead. It's early, like just 7:23 to go.
I haven't seen this year's Subiaco team, but just from the past, and the coach is the same. They've typically are very well disciplined and play hard and expect this to be a good ball game.
Well, last year they rolled into the regionals and played Lincoln, and Lincoln was able to knock them off. And but I hope we can do the same here. And there it goes inside to Big Sainer and blocked. They blocked Big Sainer, and that's okay. We got the rebound. We get a second chance, and that's great. Heltemus takes it. Heltemus lowered his shoulder. I think,
Yes.
you know, if you lower your shoulder like that, Dr. Williams, they're going to call it. I think if he just went ahead and did it, he may have been okay, but the Subiaco player had good position.
Had good position. That was Jonathan Vines. That was a good charge there and good defense.
Nice job inside there, number 24. That is Jacob Bergen. He gets his first 2 points of the game. We're all tied up at 2.
Subiaco patient on offense and gets the shot from about 2 feet away.
Okay, it's Alex Walker. They had him as 55, so it's Alex Walker. So 6:34 to go here in the first quarter. It's all tied up at 2.
Looked like we were going to score there with Tanner Purcell, but they called the foul before the shot.
Three-pointer, DJ Strong, no good. Rebound goes, nice job of Parker Galligan.
Yes, it was.
And now Galligan gives the Tigers another chance. Purcell thought about it, and he gives it to Heltemus. Heltemus kicks it out all alone. Parker Galligan, no good. Rebound goes to the Trojans. And we got 2 good looks at it that time, just not able to convert.
We did, and shot looked good coming out of his hand, just off a little bit.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Galligan. Galligan's doing a good job on the board right now. Well, I'll tell you what, the Trojan student section is awfully loud.
They are, and very organized.
They look like they've done this before. And now gets it inside to Big Sainer. Sainer goes up. Nice job that time by Sainer. You know, he did it. He learned from the first time. He went up strong on Bergen. He gets the basket, and it's Sainer's first basket. The Tigers lead 4-2.
Gave a good head and shoulders fake and got him in the air and then completed the shot.
He could have possibly gotten an and one that time, not called. Good defense right now for the Tigers, and a nice lay-in that time by Alex Walker. You know, Sainer did a good job not picking up a foul. He stayed straight up, played good D. Just a nice conversion that time by Alex Walker. All tied up at 4, 4:55 to go here in the first quarter.
They've gone to man-to-man and trying to get out.
You got to make a good pass. It's not a bad matchup we have inside there with Sainer against Bergen, but got to make a good entry pass. That time we threw it away. Nice move by number 3. That is Cash Kruger, and he gives the Trojans their first lead of the game, 6-4. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. There's Gavin Heltemus, kicks it out, but it's going to be knocked away by number 22, Jonathan Vines. Got his hands on it. Checking in, number 12, Evan Strobel. And coming out is Bergen. So Strobel comes in for Bergen. And he's going to match up against Sainer, and he's not quite as tall as Bergen, so we've got a good matchup in there. We need to take advantage of it. Purcell,
good drive.
and he's going to get a foul. And I'll see if they're going to call it on Walker or whether they're going to call it on Kruger.
Number 5.
Number 5, that would be Walker. That's Walker's first foul, first team foul, second team foul. I'd missed who got that first foul. I didn't see what number. Purcell, no good for Tanner Purcell on the free throw. Purcell got one basket. 6-4, Tigers trail. Purcell with the second free throw on the way, and this one goes down. So Purcell 1 of 2 from the line, and the Tigers trail 6-5. They get down there quick that time, and that was, he just checked into the game. That's Evan Strobel. He checked in, and they got down there quick and got an easy basket. Gets it inside, Big Sainer turn, jumps, and he puts it in. That's not a bad plan going to Mr. Sainer. 8-7.
Well, they move the ball down the court quick, and then they have patience, and I don't think they've taken a shot outside of about 6 feet of the goal.
And there's another good play there by the Trojans as Kruger gets his second basket. He's got 4 points, 10-7 Subiaco. Now nice. Purcell. It was a good block there by Walker.
Looked like Parker Galligan was going to get the layup. And a
nice job that time. There, Strobel's come in, done a nice job since he checked in for Bergen.
Trying the pass into Sainer, and he tipped it away, and the guard picked it up.
Well, there was a three-pointer that time by Kruger. Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. That three-pointer, Kruger's now got 7 of the 13, and they got a 6-point lead. Well, I think that was their second outside shot. They had one earlier from about 15 feet. That one was behind the arc, and he knocked it down.
Well, what you're seeing from Subiaco is typical of them. They're well coached and disciplined and good ball movement. Most of their buckets have come from 4 feet and closer to the basket, and then the one three-pointer. I think Prairie Grove, we've had a couple opportunities we hadn't converted, but 13-7 now. But I think we've got a chance in this game tonight, and I think we'll be right there at the end.
Well, the good thing is we're almost through the first quarter. We've only picked up one foul, and that foul was on Gavin Heltemus. Now, the one thing we won't have the advantage of is we don't go quite as deep without
Leighton
Smith.
He's got that hand wrapped. It looks like it's.
I heard he's going to have surgery next week.
That's what someone told me. Fractured a finger, maybe in 2 different places. Unfortunate timing on the injury.
But the team did play with him early. He played football, and they got a little bit of time without him. And then even after a little bit of an adjustment with him actually getting on the team. And so we played a few games without him. So we've done it, and we had some success. And these guys have had a lot of playing time. They're just going to have to avoid getting in foul trouble.
Subiaco trying to put some pressure on with their half-court defense. And
there's a nice pass inside, going to be fouled. While he was going for the shot, the foul's on number 42. I believe that's Eric Boltic.
That was a good move to the goal, and probably would have converted without the foul.
3 team fouls now on the Trojans. Parker Galligan at the free throw line. Galligan's first one's on the way, and just like Purcell's, that one kind of rolled in and out. And Galligan's a really good free throw shooter. And we're shooting right there in front of their student section. I'm sure that's not helping things. He makes the second one, so he's 1 of 2. Tigers are 2 of 4 from the line. It's 13-8.
We've dropped back into a 2-3 zone now.
Going to force them maybe to hit some outside shots. Now, no good. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Number 20 is Joseph Blashkick. He's into the game. Purcell, he's got the baseline. Nice move, pull up. Nice job, Tanner Purcell. And Purcell picks up his 5th point of the game. And the Tigers are only down 3. 1:58 to go here in the first. 13-10 Trojans. One thing I'm noticing is Subiaco's played, I think they've already played 8 players.
They have. They've subbed pretty well, and don't see much drop-off as they bring people in.
No, Sainer again doing a nice job defensively. Went straight up, forced a high shot. It was short. Tigers get the rebound, a chance to close the lead. So a good timeout by Coach Ed. saw something that time. Galligan to see it. He could have turned around. There's a long three by Purcell. No good.
Just a little short.
Rebound goes to Purcell. Oh! And the Tigers going to get the ball coming in is Isaac Disney and Nick Ellis. And so Coach Ed's now gone 7 deep himself.
Purcell's in position to get his own rebound, and Subiaco hit it off his knee, and then it hit off one of their knees and went out of bounds.
Nice hustle by the Subiaco player. Sainer, no foul called. And now gets the ball down quickly, does Subiaco. Boy, they're moving the ball really well around the horn. No good on the three-pointer.
Heltemus on the rebound.
Gotten some good minutes in the postseason from Nick Ellis and Isaac Disney both. Oh, they're going to say it went off of Gavin.
It's hard to tell. Subiaco at times look like they're playing a man, then their defensive point kind of stretched out, but he was trying to trap every time we made a move with the ball.
Oh. We need to stop here, be really good to – they're probably going to go for a last shot here. We need to keep this thing down at 3 points. Maybe even get a turnover here. Now kicks it outside, open three. He's going to be short, and the rebound goes to Disney. Can he get there in time? And he's going to go out of bounds with 2 seconds. Well, we had it if we could have just gotten control. Unable to do so. Nice hustle by Disney. 2 seconds. Ball goes short on the long three, and after 1 quarter of play, the Subiaco Trojans 13, the Prairie Grove Tigers 10. We'll be back after this.
Let's face it, life's moving along at a faster pace these days, and every now and again you find that one stop that allows you to catch your breath. That one stop that reminds you of the good old-fashioned values. The one stop that hand dips their ice creams and makes hamburgers to die for. The one stop that can furnish you with propane and pizza and everything in between. And they usually call you by your name and ask you about your family. Well, that place in Prairie Grove is Frederick's One Stop, serving Prairie Grove since 1975. They say, go Tigers!
Okay, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. Well, the Tigers are in it. That's for sure. And after watching a quarter of play, if we can hold up, Dr. Williams, I think we can compete. I actually think we can pull this thing out. I was a little worried based off of the scouting report I had received. But after watching a quarter play, we just got to play a good game and minimize our mistakes.
Well, if we'll do that and come up with the rebounds and loose balls, but it looked like they were getting ready to make them run and jump way out, and we've got it back to a 3-point game.
Kicks it out. And now a big three-pointer back out to a 6-point lead. Jonathan Vines hits the three, his first basket of the game. Now, if they start lighting up from three-point land, that's going to give us some trouble there. 16-10. Gets it inside. Nice job. And Disney missed the easy layup that time.
He made a great cut down the lane, and we got the pass to him, just missed the layup.
Oh, now get it to Heltemus. Now Heltemus with it. Take your time, and Heltemus gets it. Nice job. I think everybody thought that ball went out of bounds, and Purcell was able to get it, and then Heltemus all alone, and it's 16-12.
Moved it up the court quickly. It looked like it was going out on Subiaco's baseline, and we got it up the court and scored there with just a couple of seconds.
You know, Bergen's really working hard inside on Sainer, and nice little shot there. That was number 3 that got that, wasn't that?
It was. And
that's Kruger again. Kruger's got 9 points in this game. It's 18-12.
Subiaco's shown that they can score from underneath, mid-range jumpers, and the long range. And we're just going to have to keep hustling and playing defense.
Gets it inside. Sainer goes up strong. Nope. You know what? He's not getting the calls down there tonight.
That's about the third one of those we've seen.
And luckily, they missed their shot there. I think Sainer's maybe a tad bit of frustration here not getting the call. And now goes up strong to call on the floor. It's a 4th foul on Subiaco. Number 22, that's Jonathan Vines, his first foul, team's 4th.
Just had Parker Galligan come back in the game and giving Sainer a breather.
So Nick Ellis stays in the game. Disney's in the game. Disney drives, goes up, shot. Good!
Oh,
nice
move.
job by Isaac Disney, and he gets on the board, 18-14. That's a good shot.
He was going in against a bigger player, but pulled up about 5 feet away and just floated it in. Fight for the rebound.
And so Tigers get the ball as it's knocked out of bounds and a chance to cut the lead to 2. Well, Sainer's going to get a little rest here. We can cut this lead down while Sainer's on the bench. That's a great sign. And he walked. Yep. And now Coach Ed's going to send in DJ Strong for Heltemus. Coach Ed knows every one of these possessions are critical, and when you get a chance to cut that lead, you got to try to do what you can to cut it. And they get it out there on that. He's found his spot. Jonathan Vines with another 3, and now the largest lead of the game for the Trojans, 21-14.
Again, good ball movement by them. Our defense looks good, and then they're able to get it to the open man very quickly.
You can see what a turnover does, Dr. Williams, and he walked. And there's another turnover. We had to turn over a chance to cut it to 4. That was essentially,
Yeah, well, we have the
5-point swing.
Right. We have the ball down 4, maybe get 2, and cut it to 2, and now it's back to 7 points because they hit the 3. We've stayed in that 2-3 zone, and oh my. Banked in a 3-pointer.
He banked in the 3, did Evan Strobel, and now it's a 10-point lead and 2 turnovers. Think about this. We're going to cut, you're right, we're going to cut I said 4, we're going to cut the lead to 2 to 18-16. We've turned the ball over twice. They got 3-pointers. Kicks it out. Purcell, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Subiaco. Oh.
Pass it up the floor.
And they've got a roll going right now as Bergen puts in the basket, 26-14.
And really, they're playing a man-to-man, but they do a lot of helping, and it's giving us some trouble. They're pretty long, get a lot of hands in the way. And
Sainer, and now back inside. Nice move by Galligan. No good, goes back up again, and this time gets his own rebound, and Galligan converts, gets his first field goal of the game. It's 26-16.
Good hustle by Galligan. Almost came up with a steal on the defensive end.
Need to do what we can this last 3 minutes to cut into this lead. 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Man, I tell you what, Bergen camped in the lane that time. He'd been there for a while.
He was in there for a while. Sainer got just a piece of the shot, and we come down with the rebound. This first game of regionals always a gut check because you got to win this one to get to state.
Disney, good foul. That's only our second team foul. He fouled him from behind, kept him, and he fouled him hard enough not to let him get the and one. He's going to make him earn them from the free throw line.
Subio got the steal and looked like they had a clean breakaway layup, and he got back and at least kept them from getting the easy bucket.
That was good hustle by Disney. His first foul, team's second. Strobel hits the free throw.
Subiaco subbing 3 players in here. Joseph Blaschke, number 21. I don't know if we've seen him yet.
I don't think we've seen him yet.
And I don't see him on the roster.
And I don't either. So 21's in the game. And they make both free throws. And now all of a sudden it's a 12-point game. And it's turnovers. We had 2 on travel calls, and then we just had the turnover there. Got to get it inside. Saner's got good position there. And a good steal. And another turnover and another basket as Baltic makes his first basket, 30-16. The Tigers have had a tough last 3 or 4 minutes. DJ Strong for 3, no good. Rebound, big Saner had it, and he lost it. Going to be a jump ball. And it's going to go, I believe Subiaco has the Tigers have the possession arrow.
Be important these last 2 minutes, try to cut into this lead a little bit, not let them get away from us the first half.
Yeah, you really want to try to get this thing back to a single-digit game if you can. Now it's going to go into Heltemus in the top of the key. Nice job. Rolls in, DJ Strong.
I've been impressed with DJ Strong's game all year long. I just think he's a steady player and has really helped us out throughout the season.
And he's gotten better all year long. I mean, those first couple of games, his first time playing really on a high school level, the speed gets to him, but really he's gotten better and better throughout the season. Nice cross-court pass by Subi.
They moved the ball around well.
Really need to try to have a couple defensive stands here, and they get it inside. No good. And Saner comes down with the rebound after making a good defensive play. Boy, he may have walked again. We got lucky he didn't call it.
Kicked it out to.
They're going to get a foul. Going up, they're going to give him a chance to shoot. Number 21 into the game. He's got a foul there. That's going to be the 5th team foul.
Subiaco crowd not liking that call, but
we got a break with him actually calling him for shooting the ball. We'll take it. He in and out again. We are 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Boy, when you're having struggles with some other things, free throws are very important. Purcell is 1 of 3 from the line. This time it goes no good. Missed them both. Those hurt.
Subiaco moves the ball quickly into the half court.
Nice put back and one. So a nice job that time by Kruger. He got both free throws last time. He gets a 2-pointer and a chance for another 2, 4. He's got 11 points. He missed that free throw. 32-18. Trying to get it inside to Saner. Well, we need a basket here. And he got fouled again. Now he's got to make them when he gets to the line because he's forcing the action, Dr. Williams, and getting to the line. But, boy, we got to knock him down. He's 1 of 4 from the line tonight.
Subiaco, they don't give you anything easy. You've got to earn it. And it looked like he'd beaten his man, but they had 2 waiting on him under there.
When you miss those free throws, it starts playing with your mind a little bit, and this time Purcell knocks it down. So Tanner now 2 of 5 from the line. He's got 6 points.
We just subbed in Isaac Disney for Dalton Strong.
DJ goes out, and now Purcell with the second free throw. This one's good.
Back to a 12-point game.
Well, if we could maybe stop here, get a turnover, get one more offensive possession, Try to get it down to 10. What I'm really seeing from Subi, Dr. Williams, is they don't make a lot of mistakes. I mean, they
don't, and they're very quick. We went back to that 2-3. Oh, maybe get a steal? No.
Floater goes in. Nice job. Now we got to get a shot off pretty quick. Parker Galligan.
Oh.
And Subiaco goes in with their largest lead. Who made that last basket for them? Was that number 42, number 5? Was it?
I thought it was number 42.
Okay. So
and he had Sainer waiting on him, and he just let a little floater go that got right over his outstretched hand and went in the bucket.
Well, the scoring in the first half for Subiaco, Jacob Bergen with 4 points, Eric Boltic with 4. Let's see, Kruger had 2, 4, 6, 9, 10, 11 points, and he was 2 of 3 from the line. Evan Strobel, he had 5. Jonathan Vines with 6, and Alex Walker with 2. For the Tigers, Isaac Disney with 2, Parker Galligan with 3, 1 of 2 from the line. Tanner Purcell with 7. He was 3 of 6 from the line. Dylan Sainer with 4, DJ Strong with 2, and that's our 20 points. And Dr. Williams, we don't have a 3-point basket, and they've got 1, 2, 3. They've got 4 3-point baskets. We don't have one, so a big gap to come back from the second half. But we've done it this year.
We've done it, and our kids just got to come out and keep playing.
Well, we're going to take about a 5-6 minute break here. We'll be back for the second half.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep, new or used, you can still find a Lewis standing behind every single deal. Award-winning service, 6 locations and over 1,000 vehicles. It's amazing. A lot has changed, but the Lewis heritage and tradition continues. Lewis Automotive, proudly serving Northwest Arkansas since 1946. You just bought that first home, or maybe the first new car, and you want it properly covered. Think Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence. Or maybe you just welcomed into the world that little gift of a child. You want to make sure that their future's secure. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Let's face it, you want someone local, someone that you know, someone that can be by your side when you need them to be there. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Home, life, auto, RV, boat, motorcycle insurance. Think Mark Spence, your local Shelter Insurance agent. Call 846-2999. That's 846-2999. Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence proudly support Tiger athletics and activities.
The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by the school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the Arkansas Activities Association. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be the most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to these skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association supports good sportsmanship. All spectators have a responsibility while watching an athletic contest because their actions influence high school youth. It is important that they display the best of sportsmanship to help instill proper attitudes and ideals in these youth.
The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in an athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
Prairie Grove All Sports Booster Club represents our kids' sporting events grades K through 12. Like us on Facebook and follow us at Prairie Grove Tigers. If you'd be interested in helping out the sports teams with a monetary donation, please visit their website at pgboosterclub.com.
Okay, we're back getting ready for the second half. And Dr. Williams, you and I were talking off air just a little bit that, really one of the key turning points in the game, it was 18-14. We had the ball with a chance to tie it. We turned the ball over on the travel. They go down and hit a 3. We come back down, turn the ball on a second time on a travel. They hit a 3. So it went from being, almost down 2 to down 10. And from that moment forward, and then they got another turnover when we threw the ball away. They got an easy layup. And, we went from a chance to really keep this thing close to now we're in a dogfight to try to catch up.
Right, and I don't know what the shooting percentage for Subiaco is, but they're an excellent shooting team, and they take advantage of it every time we give them that extra possession.
And they've made some threes, but they've gotten a lot of shots inside. I want to give a shout out. First of all, Ben Lowe, he's watching from home. He's a part of our East Lab crew, and he will be here tomorrow. And Ben, glad you're watching. Want to give a shout out to Derek Dugan and Miss Tice. They're watching, and say hello to them. And let me give a shout out to our East Lab students who are helping.
Well,
we got Alex Henry, Ethan Sam, Jacob Coyle, and Christian Dowdy. They're here with us. And Dr. Williams, they do a fantastic job, just a fantastic job.
They do. This has been a great thing for our school. They've kept that going now for 3 or 4 years, and it's really a good thing.
And I tell you, I enjoy them, and I just compliment all the kids that have helped Dr. Williams. And I know you and Mr. Bond aren't always at the games, and just different things and different obligations. But I'll tell you, they are always well behaved, and they do a great job.
Well, and today they came down and they're doing all the production themselves. There hadn't been an adult here the last 2 days, and it's been an excellent broadcast.
They've done excellent. And we start off, we didn't have but 2 fouls in the first half. We start off just 10 seconds in, and DJ Strong picks up a foul for the Tigers. Subiaco able to get and we're going to get it, or we're going to get it tied up, and now it's going to go our way. So Strong with his first foul.
Defense got a hand on a pass, and we were able to at least tie the ball up and change the possession to the Tigers.
Maybe turn us up just a hair. Just underway in the second half, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. It's 34-20. Nice, easy pass there and layup from Tanner Purcell to Parker Galligan.
Nice cut to the basket, and the pass led him right to it.
Well, 34-22. Can we close this gap? That's what we need to do, is take a little bit of chunks at a time.
We've come out of the zone. We're playing man-to-man.
And we got to get and you know what? It's okay. Purcell keeps him from getting the easy basket. He's going to force number 24, Jacob Bergen, to go to the line and earn these. They've only had 3 free throws. They're 2 of 3. All 3 of them were shot by Cash Kruger.
Well, we were playing aggressive man-to-man, and sometimes you overstretch that and you don't block your man out, and they missed a shot and came up with the offensive board.
And Bergen hits the free throw, goes back to a 13-point lead. 35-22, 7:04 to go here in the third. Second shot on the way, no good. This one goes to Gavin Heltemus. So Tigers down 35-22. Need to make every possession count. You know, we were down big a couple of games to P. Ridge, who's finished the 2nd seed in our conference, and came back and made games out of both of those. Nice pass by Heltemus. Purcell's going to get fouled.
He is. Made another good cut to the basket with Heltemus, got him the pass, and then coming from the backside was Purcell, and he passed off to him, and he draws the foul.
Now Purcell got his last 2 free throws. Maybe he's back. Maybe he's on track here with some free throws. First one from Purcell, got it. Now he's made 3 in a row. He's 4 of 7 from the line. 35-23. Tigers down by 12. Purcell, second one on the way. This one's good. 35-24.
We kind of pulled Dillon away from the basket to open up those lanes for our guys to drive down and
Dillon
get to the basket.
I'm sorry, Dr. Dillon doesn't have a foul in this game. He can get somewhat aggressive. And there, that ball's thrown away. No!
Hey, Dalton Strong was trying to get to the ball. I'm not sure he ever touched it,
I'm
though.
not sure he did either. Boy, that one hurt. But Sainer can get somewhat aggressive in there. He doesn't have any fouls. Or 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go here. There's a long three off the front of the rim. And Sainer gets the rebound, kicks out to Heltemus. There goes Galligan. No foul call. Galligan gets it. And now they're going to get a foul. It's going to be on the baseline there.
Looked like to me he was fouled on the shot, and they waited till he got the rebound and called the foul on the floor.
Strobel with his first foul, second team foul.
Subiaco is going to take a timeout.
Or was it Coach Ed that took it? Maybe it was Coach. I didn't see. Did you see?
I think it was Subiaco that took the timeout. Looks like us coming out in the man has thrown them off just a little bit on the offensive end. And it'll be interesting to see what they do coming out of this timeout with their offense.
.6:05 to go here in the third quarter. Tigers trailing 35-24, down by 14 at half. We've cut a little bit into it. We got the ball with an opportunity to cut it down to single digits. 35-24. Purcell's going to bring the ball in on the baseline. That was a good job by Galligan to get his rebound after getting.
It was. He's done that a couple times tonight. One time got the bucket, and this time drew the foul.
Got to get it in, and he gets it out to Heltemus at the top. Sanders working hard, didn't get the ball. Purcell, nice pump fake, and he's really got fouled again, but he puts it up and in. And now, Tigers.
We've cut it down to a 9-point game.
We've got the first 5 points here. Or not the first 5, but we've cut it down to 5 points because they did hit that free throw. No, and they're going to say he was shooting the ball. DJ Strong picks up another foul.
Tough call. Looked like he got a hand on the ball and is a long ways away from the basket.
Number 22, and that is good by Jonathan Vines.
We have Disney coming back in for Strong.
And Vines makes both free throws. He now has 8 points in the game, 37-26. There's a nice job by Galligan. Gets the finger roll to go in there.
Nice cut to the basket. Dylan Sainer gave him a good pass, and it's back to a 9-point game.
37-28. Oh, another hold and get this thing, just keep chipping away at it. And there's a right at the free throw line, shot and missed, and they get the rebound. You got to get those rebounds. You can't give a team like Subiaco more than one chance. Gosh.
They're being patient, working the ball here.
And there they were patient enough, got the easy basket that time.
Slip somebody along the baseline, get open right underneath the goal.
Vines now with 10 points in the game. Back to an 11-point lead. See that second basket, that second chance. And now there's Heltemus. He puts it up and in. So Gavin Heltemus gets his second basket.
We've basically spread the floor and have 5 playing outside and running cutters down the lane, and eventually they're coming open. We've had four good shots off of that.
And now, Tanner was just a step behind and blocked that time by Sainer. Man, Purcell was only a step away.
Getting our hands all over it, but we got to come up with the ball.
Oh no, they're going to give him 2 shots. We're giving him too many chances, Dr. Williams. We got to get the defensive rebounds here.
That was the 3rd shot there that they drew the foul on.
Had our chances to cut this thing down, just missing those defensive rebounds. Free throw on the way, and it's good. Kruger. He's now with 12 points in the game, 40-30. He's taking his time up there for sure, and he makes the second one, back to an 11-point lead. Can't seem to get it past his 9. We've had our chances a couple times and just not able to get those other rebounds. Man.
Really getting physical in there. Finally got a blocking call on Subiaco as Heltemus was trying to drive down the baseline.
That's the third team foul. That foul, Joseph Blaschke.
Starting to get a lot of bumping and holding and pushing.
Galligan blocked. Really, he was a little too far under that time. Nice job by Sainer, but we're not getting the rebounds. Again, another second opportunity. Disney's going to pick up the foul. It's the second opportunities, Dr. Williams, that's really keeping us from cutting into this lead.
I think that's at least their 4th offensive rebound this quarter.
And bounces out, so we get a little bit of a break as Jonathan Vine misses his first free throw. Checking into the game is Walker. Bergen's coming out. 41-30. Second one on the way. This one is good, so it's back to a 12-point lead as Vines makes his second free throw. He's 3 of 4 from the line. And another turnover from the Tigers.
This is a critical time in the game for us. I think 3 separate times we've cut it down to single digits, and they've gotten it back out to 12. We really need to stop here to get back to eating into that lead.
Well, they were up by 14 at half. We've been able to get it down to 9, and then even have opportunities. They've missed a shot, but they've gotten those rebounds. Now we're back to the 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
He's walking.
Oh,
he's
my.
walking. Oh, my goodness.
He moved both feet twice. I don't know, and didn't look at the goal.
How in the world? He was just backing in.
Looked like a little Michael Jackson with a moonwalk there.
It did. It really did. Gets it inside there, Sainer. And, gosh, we could have used that and one.
Sainer didn't have anybody on him to start with, and they came down hard and got the foul, but he got the shot up, and it went. I think it hit all 4 sides of the rim and then came out.
So Sainer to shoot 2. 2:42 to go here in the third. Tigers down by 12. Free throw good by Dylan Sainer. That's only Sainer's 5th point of the game. 42-31. 3 team fouls now on Subiaco. Sainer gets the second one. Dylan gets them both. Back down to a 10-point. They gave the wrong points. Somebody go tell them they gave the wrong points. They gave the points to the wrong team.
It should be a 10-point game, and it's showing them up 12. Sainer with a block underneath.
Looks like should be a 10-point lead.
Now they've got it right. They've got it back 32-42. Coach Edmiston was going to the scores table, and he was being a little calmer than we were on that, but he got it changed.
He definitely was calmer than I was. They got him in there. Sainer picked up his first foul. He gets his first foul, 2:18 in the third.
He did a good job of holding his spot, and about the third fake, he left the floor and drew the foul.
Kruger makes it. 43-32. Tigers 2:18 to go here in the third period. Kruger misses this one, and Sainer gets the rebound.
That was our 7th team foul, so Subiaco will be shooting free throws for every foul the rest of the game.
No, you got to, that one.
Subiaco gets the steal.
And
oh, was that Dalton Strong they called the foul
Yeah,
on in the open court?
Yeah, and they're gonna have a chance to shoot free throws. You got to make that. You got to make a better pass than that inside. Tanner is normally pretty good at making those passes. That one got a little careless on him. That's DJ's third foul. 1 and 1. So we need Strobel to miss this first one and not get a chance for two. 2 minutes to go. And he missed it. So the turnover didn't hurt us that time.
Well, we've got another chance to cut it to single digits.
Nick Ellis into the game for Parker Galligan. DJ Strong driving, gets it out to Sainer. Purcell drives a lane, no good. A minute and a half to go here in the third.
Oh, number 3 for Subiaco takes it the length of the floor. That was Cash Kruger.
Back to a 13-point lead, 1:23 to go in the third. And we just turned the ball over again. Now the largest lead of the game is 15 points. And that, we had a chance again to cut it down to 9, back to single digits. And turnovers have hurt again. And it's 47-32, 1 minute to go in the third.
Subiaco makes you pay when you make those turnovers, and appears they've been subbing a lot more than we have. And I don't know if we've got a little bit tired here or what, but we've got to be a little more careful with the ball.
Well, with 1 minute to go in the third, the Tigers are down 15. It's gonna take a miraculous fourth quarter to extend the season for the boys. You know, it was just 4 years ago, Dr. Williams, we were here, I believe in Pottsville. We played a regional tournament, I think it was here, and our boys lost first round to the eventual state champions, Clarksville. And Clarksville now in the 5A.
Right.
Hopefully we can have a little bit different outcome and have an incredible fourth quarter. Parker Galligan for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound goes to the Trojans with 45 seconds to go. Tigers are down 15. Can they get a defensive stop here? And a chance for an and one, and the Trojans are really pouring it on here at the end of this third quarter. We had a chance, Dr. Williams, come within 9, and I mean in the last 2 minutes and say 10 seconds or so, they have really stretched the lead out and a chance to go up by 18.
I think they had 2 breakaway layups, 4 free throws in that stretch.
And now a chance for and one, and Bergen knocks it down. 50-32. It was 42 to 32 because we were arguing about getting our points back on the board. It was 42 to 32, and since then they have reeled off 8 straight to take an 18-point lead.
They've really stepped up their defense. They're still playing the man-to-man, but they're overplaying, trying to contest every pass.
And no good from Purcell. Now we're down to 15 seconds to go here in the third. And they're going to take one shot here, Dr. Williams. And an illegal screen. So that's now 5 fouls, team fouls on Subi. 50-32, 6.2 seconds. So we get one more shot off here. Should be able to get a decent shot. DJ pull up, little jumper, no good.
Oh.
Got a good look at it.
Got a good look from about 8 to 10 feet and just bounced off the back of the rim.
Well, we're going to take one more break. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter after this.
If you're looking for America's most dependable, long-running, full-size truck, then you're looking for the Chevy Silverado. And you'll find a fantastic selection at Everett Chevrolet right off of I-49. But right now, they're excited about the totally redesigned Tahoe and Suburban. If you're looking to move your small team around, you can do it in style with Everett Chevrolet. And you'll also find two of America's favorite sports cars there, the Chevy Camaro and the Corvette Stingray. New or used, you'll find it a customer-friendly, family-owned Everett Chevrolet, I-49 and Elm Springs Road in Springdale.
Well, it's the fourth quarter. Tigers are down 18. They're going to really have to get after it here. And Subi gets the possession arrow. It's all going their way right now, but they've created that. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They have played excellent. Good defense. They've gotten many second chances and have created this situation they have. A three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds, going to go to the Tigers because it goes out off the shot from Subiaco.
To have a shot at this game, we really need in this next 3 or 4 minutes to cut it down to 8 or 10 and then just take our best shot from there.
Going to have to make shots. Heltemus can't have turnovers. Jump ball, but
jump
at least
ball.
Now checking into the game for the Trojans, Walker and Baltic. And Coach Ed's going to take a timeout. 7:28 to go. I think you're right, Dr. Williams. We're going to have to hear these about the 5-minute mark. We're going to need to be somewhere around no more than 12. Hopefully down to by 8 or 10. And if we're not there, we're going to have a hard time extending the season.
I think so. I'd like to put a little plug in for our girls. They'll be playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and as many of our fans as we can get down here, we need to get down here because we're playing the host team, the Pottsville Apaches, and got to see them play earlier today, and ought to be a good game with the Lady Tigers and the Apaches.
Yeah, it will be, especially after watching Pottsville play today. They really handled Berryville very fairly. It was a close game early, and then they pulled away and kind of dominated the second half. So it'll be a tough outing tomorrow for the Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers, Dr. Williams, if they can win one more game this season, whether it's the consolation game, the championship game, tomorrow's game, whatever game it is, they can win one more, it will be their 8th straight 20th win season.
Wow. And they've got streaks of 10 years each of making it to regional and now state with winning yesterday.
4 straight district championships and 5 out of the last 6. So the girls have done well. Our boys made it to state last year. Broke a few years of us not going. We were hoping to make it back-to-back, but it's going to take a Herculean effort to get there now.
Well, our boys will give it a good effort and play hard, and hopefully some shots will fall for us.
We got to make some shots. And Heltemus gets it, goes up.
Oh.
He makes it, and they're going to call him for a walk.
Got him for the walk. Looked like he made the bucket and looked like it was going to be an and one, and they end up calling a walk.
I'll tell you what, that particular ref has had a tough time, or he's gone rough on Heltemus and Strong today. They've gotten no calls from that particular ref today. And now they kick it out, 3-pointer, no good. And a putback, another second point basket, or second chance basket. And they're up by 20.
I think that's their 6th offensive rebound this half.
And now they're man-to-man. It's a tight man-to-man. Purcell throws the 3 up. No good. Rebound. And, oh, what a nice pass. Can he finish it off? And he does. It's a 22-point lead, 54-32. They have had 12 straight, Dr. Williams. It was 42-32, now 54-32. Nick Ellis thought about it. You know, we were having success earlier with Sainer coming out, kind of clearing out the lane. They've done a better job, much better job, and not allowed us those easy opportunities. And now a chance for an and one for Tanner Purcell.
He does make the drive and hits the shot as he gets hit with the body and goes to the floor.
Purcell misses the free throw. He had made 4 in a row.
Looked like Sainer went for the block and got called for the foul.
Tanner Purcell with 13 points. He leads the Tigers. Walker now, 20-point lead. Walker off the back of the rim. Galligan's in for Nick Ellis. So 2 of the seniors could be playing in their last game as a Prairie Grove Tiger. He misses both, so now the Tigers need to make all offensive possessions count. Kicks it out, DJ Strong for 3, no good.
Oh.
Boy, he's
In and
had an
out.
open look. Nice ball movement, nice passing there. They got that long rebound, went down and scored, 56-34. And now Purcell, he launches the 3, no good. And now and again another quick ball down the court, and the Trojans cross back. There's let's see, Walker. And
Now they're pulling it back out and trying to use a little clock.
well, 5 minutes to go. We're down 22 points. So they're not going to take a long shot now unless it's a wide open. I imagine they're going to pretty much drives and pull up there off the back of the rim.
Kind of shocked they would take that. That wasn't a bad shot from the free throw line, but it looked like they were starting to use the clock and going to wait for a layup.
They're going to call a double dribble on Galligan. I think he pulled it in. It looked like he dribbled it to pick it up, and then when he went to take off again, they called the double dribble. I see, honestly, Dr. Williams, I see that a lot in games, and a lot of times they don't call that.
Right.
They did today, and it was the right call. He did dribble it.
You know, with Leighton Smith injured today, we've just got 2 seniors playing on this team, so we have a chance to have some kids come back. And
now Heltemus on the drives all the way, blocked, and no foul called. And wow, Subiaco. And one, and now they're just pouring it on, Dr. Williams. They are just pouring it on, 58-34. Since that time we got down within 10, they've outscored us 18-2. Got a 24-point lead, and now Kruger can add to that, and he does. It's a 59-34. So, you know, I'm hoping we have one other senior. His name escapes me. I got to look on the roster here.
we've got Parker Galligan and Tanner Purcell playing today, and Leighton Smith is injured.
Ian Whitehouse is also
That's
here.
correct.
Maybe if we don't get something moving here, I hope Coach Ed will give him a chance to play. Gets down under 3 minutes with this kind of lead. That may be almost impossible. And now nice move, and now it is a 25-point lead. Wow, and now 63-36. And another turnover, and they throw the ball away. 3:04 to go. Nick Ellis going to check in for Sainter's going to come out. And now, well, it's been a good year for our Tigers. I mean, it's winding down now, and they finished third. They had a couple really close games with the two teams that finished 1 and 2. We could have pulled those out. Maybe could actually possibly tie for the conference title. Just a little short on some games this year were the Tigers. There's Purcell. He turns it over, and now down to 2:45. Looks like Coach Ed's looking for some subs over here. Come on, Coach. Let some of these guys get in there.
We get the steal underneath.
And now Ian Whitehouse, the senior, that he's going to check in. I'm glad Coach Ed's doing that, Dr. Williams. Really am.
Yes, be a good thing to get the senior in here. And you're right. Our kids have had a good year overall. There's games we played as well as anybody in our conference, and we were a little bit short on the bench today with the injury, and we just kind of run out of gas a little bit here in the second half.
Well, the Trojans are going to advance to the state tournament automatically. Nice job by Ellis getting the rebound. Goes up strong, up and in. Nick Ellis.
Good to see our guys continue to hustle and play hard while they're in the game.
For Dr. Williams, I'm going to give our Everett Chevrolet player of the game to our two seniors that started, Galligan and Purcell. Purcell has 13 points in the game, Galligan with 9, and there's Heltemus up, no good. Boy, I'd like to see Ian get a shot. Just get a shot off. Maybe we can do that. And Heltemus, and now Ian Whitehouse gives it up. All right, come on, Tanner, get him a shot. Somebody get him a shot in there. No good, foul. Well, I'd like to see Ian get a shot. I'm just rooting for it.
He would. He was in an open spot there, but Parker Galligan flashed and had a shot underneath and got fouled.
I know it's always a. I'm sure you played sports growing up, Dr. Williams. It's always weird when your last game is upon you. Now, Tanner Purcell's coming off, and that's going to be the last time he plays as a Tiger. Galligan at the line. He makes 1 of 2, so he's got 10 points.
Well, sports is such a great activity. Some of these kids make friends that they'll have the rest of their lives, and they've been playing together for many years, and it's tough to see it end, but you always hope that they're able to enjoy the experience and realize that they've had a good time playing.
And now Galligan's going to come out. So again, our Steak and Shake, or our Everett Chevrolet players of the game, Parker Galligan and Tanner Purcell, both with double figures, 10 and 13, and a turnover.
Try to catch folks up on some people we have in the game. Number 10, Laird's come in, playing at the point.
Zeke Laird.
And we have number 23, Taylor Moore, has come in, and
And now Moore with the ball.
22, Darby Rush, is also in the game.
Let's get over here. Let's see. Come on. Let's see if we can get Ian. Ian, take a shot. Come on, Ian. Oh!
Had the open shot from about 12 feet and just a little strong with it.
I think he may have been surprised he was that open.
may have caught him off guard. We've got another one coming in. Number 4, Josh Haley.
Josh Haley into the game. Taylor Moore is a sophomore. He got a lot of sophomores. And looks like Subiaco's pulling for Wesley Timmerman to get him a shot in there. So the Trojans got some fan favorites as well. There's Ian Whitehouse, the senior. Can he get him another shot off? Rush. And that, there it is. So that's probably down to 20 seconds to go. And the three-pointer, got it! Hey! Look at him. Oh, the big man, Wesley Timmerman, he gets it. Now can Whitehouse return the favor on this end? Shot on the way, that's going to do it. No good. The final score, the Subiaco Academy Trojans 70, the Prairie Grove Tigers 39. They got a running clock just as we were about to end it there. Well, Dr. Williams, let's congratulate our Tigers on a very good season. Made it to the regionals. We're going to miss some of these seniors, Tanner Purcell and Parker Galligan. Ian Whitehouse, those are the seniors on this team, and Leighton Smith. Didn't want to forget Leighton, who was unable to play. Dr. Williams, anything you'd like to say about this group and our basketball team for 2015?
Well, they've represented us well. They've played hard all year, had a good season. Coach Edmondson always does a good job with them, and I think we will have a chance as we move forward next year as well.
I agree. Well, just real quick on the scoring for the Tigers. Yeah, Isaac Disney with 2, Nick Ellis with 2, Parker Galligan with 10, Tanner Purcell with 13, Dylan Stainer with 6 tonight, and Dalton Strong with 2. And that was our scoring. And that's going to do it. So tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, at 4 o'clock, our girls will be in the regional semifinals. They have qualified for the state. They will be playing the host team, the Pottsville Lady Apaches, and we'll be coming to you at 4 o'clock. We congratulate again Coach Steve Edmonston and our basketball team for a good season. We're going to miss our seniors. For our East Lab students who did a fantastic job, Christian Dowdy, Alex Henry, Ethan Sam, and Jacob Coyle. For Dr. Alan Williams, I'm Lynn Gregson. Thank you. We'll come to you tomorrow night with our girls game. Have a great evening.